Good morning. Good morning. Too many cards everywhere. All right. Yeah, I haven't got pulled to this deck in a while. I said that yesterday. Maybe we'll use those soon. Where are those? All right, let's come there for now. Good morning. Let's do 3, 3, and 3. I don't want to miss a thing. Even in a dream of you. I don't know who sings that. Good morning. Hold on, I got like a pimple. Where is it? All right. And I don't want to miss a thing. My last orange. I almost don't even want to do it. Huh. Maybe. Just maybe. Let's see. Kids got me these for Christmas. Hibiscus bloom, lilac and peony, and ocean breeze. With crystals in it. It's smelling pretty strong right now. I think I'm gonna pass on those. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I forgot to turn on the overhead. I'm telling you, telling you. And I don't want to miss a thing. My mouth is so dry. My mouth is so dry. Just another manic Monday. Great. Wish it was Sunday. I'm putting deodorant on my shirt instead of my armpit. Alright, let me see. Do we have water down here? I know I got my coffee. And you don't want to miss a thing. This plant over here is growing, but the one on the outside is like dead. I'm going to say dead, but it's like discolored. Don't know what's really going on. It's not liking this area, but then it's liking it a little bit because look at the shoot that's growing. So, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Party like a rock star, party like a rock star. Mabel did that. Yeah. Huh, might be something with kids here. And I don't want to miss a thing. Maybe like sentimental? No, it's not the vibe. Who sings that song anyway? Aerosmith, right? Anyone? Yep, Aerosmith. Okay. Maybe someone's listening to music, thinking about you, I don't know. Or you're listening to your own music. I think Aerosmith. Okay, it might be something I'm reminiscing. I want to say the first song I ever really learned the lyrics to was Ragdoll. Ragdoll, living in the city. Hot tramp, daddy's little cutie. Don't mind there's something by the back door. Yeah. So, but I also grew up with my dad. Lots of classic rock, just that era. He was in a band, he was the guitarist, so they always were over here, no matter where we lived. An apartment, tiny ass apartments, to a house, you name it. Took them forever to get out of the projects. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to leave the project. So there's something here definitely reminiscing, but the Lawrence projects were a lot cleaner then. I remember going to my Nana babysitting us and being very clean and literally like clotheslines. It's kind of what you imagine. Not these days, but so There's definitely something here with reminiscing. Because Mabel was, I don't know, she was here 2 years ago when she was singing that Party Like a Rockstar, Party Like a Rockstar. And then my dad and the projects. So I don't know what that's about. And I just got pulled to Blue Man's group. Do you know I bought tickets to see them twice and didn't end up going to see them? First time I found I was supposed to go with Danny. I think I found out he cheated on me. So that got squashed. I forget the second time. But I'm not reminiscing like that. But there is energy here, definitely reminiscing. I don't know where the transits are, but it's clearly a strong transit because it's all up in my head. Good morning. I just said, boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Oh, it's so much clutter over here. It's actually bothering me. All right. I need water. I need coffee. My mouth is so dry. And when I dream. All right. Where's my calendar? I laid in bed last night too. Full moon's on the 24th. And I was like, are we getting close to a full moon? Because this is ridiculous. I laid there for like 4 hours. We are in Cancer next 4 days before it moves to Virgo, Leo. A little bit of Leo each day. The moon's in Cancer, nurturing sensitive emotions. What's love got to do? Playful energy, connecting to the next level. Gardening, okay to cut your hair, color your hair, don't remove your hair. Next is Leo, February 21st. Oh my God, today is only the 19th, right? Jesus. Jade's birthday's the 20th. Tell me I did not forget. All right, it's the 20th. I know it's the 19th. Okay. I feel like I want to put background music on, but the background music that on my TV. I think I know where my remote is. If this is going to take a minute, I can't be bothered. But I think it's over here. Tis is, but did Caden take the batteries out? Nope. Well, that's good. When he's low on batteries, I never know what I'm gonna get. Fucking kid and batteries. I have where's my other controller? I have how do I get to my TV?
Streaming now exclusively on Peacock. Oppenheimer has been nominated for 13 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
Ricola. I had him like collect batteries. No, is it not this one? And put them in like an old pretzel stick thing. I'm like, wasn't really sure. I knew we weren't supposed to throw them away. I was giving my dad take the dump. He's like, I can't take much out of the dump. Slowly throw those away. I was like, okay. Direct TV. Hello? HDMI 2? I don't fucking know. No, I don't want my Fire Stick. What the fuck? I just want music.
Years, my family has walked this earth, the original vampires. Now I'm told that a witch is plotting against me. She should know better.
She should know better.
Again. I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Get him. Max, I can hear you. Guys, I'm just trying to turn the TV on. That's not it. That's static. I want this one, dark TV. I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult. Is it even on? Power on? Yay! 2 trees. Okay. Alright. Scoot. Love you though. Alright. Soundscapes. Do. It's not letting me turn the channel. No, I don't fucking know. Expensive. Oh yeah, that worked. Ooh, Christmas. It's the same fucking shit. Got both playing on the same channel, different channel, same shit. Okay. For the love of God. Alright. We're gonna do this, guys. Ooh, 17 minutes in. Wow. Wowie dowie. Okay. Side die. No. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do with you. And I don't want to miss a thing. Dear Lord, that's fucking gross. Mango Tango. Disgusting. I only got 2 left. The other one was blue raspberry bubblegum, and I just put that away for this. That's fucking gross. Well, I guess that's the way to go out, right? Dear Lord, that's gross. All right. And I don't want to miss a thing. Someone in love. I mean, I think it's obvious. Like, I don't want to miss a thing, but it might not be. Someone in love who want to spend every moment with their significant other. If it means foregoing sleep, then so be it. I could stay awake just to hear you breathe. Somebody's fucking reminiscing, guys. Big time. But you know, it's funny. Let me turn this down a notch. I wanted to come on and I wanted to discuss like YouTube, the things I'm just seeing like as I'm scrolling through like YouTube in general that I'm not like super crazy about. It's like you're about to meet the one, huge misunderstanding, abuse their power and denial, refusing to come forward, emerging, coming towards you, giving exactly what you want, connecting, head over heels. Like, it's just they're going to give you even bigger offer, masculine heartbroken, coming towards you, yada, 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 yada. I'm starting to have like an issue with that in the sense of like how the energy is being directed. And I literally feel like I just did it myself with being like, somebody really misses you. But not to the extent of that. It is, I don't know. I was thinking about it last night in bed, like to the extent of what, like, it's not every reader, but it's a majority of the readers. So, and I guess it's how it's presented and what they're saying. I guess another topic for another day, but be careful. Alright. Way too many fucking cards here, but let's do 3, 3, and 3. Past 3 weeks, years, days, whatever it may be for you. Ooh, my back. Past 3 weeks. This is a collective read. Past 3 weeks. Court here. Court here. Face here. Steve, Blue's Clues. Somebody's trying to leave clues. I don't know. Lots of, again, could have something to do with a kid. I just looked up. It said arrival, many paths, current 3 days. So I don't know. It definitely, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Something with the baby, a stork, old wise tales, possible next 3 weeks. I didn't call possible next 3 weeks, so it's not part of next 3 days. Saying maybe. I don't even know what the card is. I'm just asking. That's like in between, so I'll get one for the next possible 3 weeks. Possible outcome in the next 3 weeks. And this one is in between. I feel like that's too loud, but it's really not. Past 3 weeks. God, but it's like clutter. Driving me fucking bananas. Past 3 weeks. Good morning, everybody. I was born to ride. I was born to something. I'm using these cards. Yay, nay. Next 3 days. Next 3 days. And I don't want to miss a thing. Jesus. Possible next 3 weeks. Next 3 days. Next. What the fuck? I'm not liking this channel. Oh yeah, let's do the same shit. Last 3 days. Okay, I can't have you singing. I like the blues too, not necessarily that one. And I can't do Christmas. Guess we're back to the same shit. Past 3 weeks. Okay, some of it be the same shit. Next 3 days. Next 3 days. Good morning. The seas, the tides. That's 99. I feel like there's something with that with you. Possible next 3 weeks. In the sense of the number. Someone's birthday. The year they were born. Susanna. Last 3 weeks. I feel like I'm listening to someone's fucking playlist. They'll be back. Cycles. Last 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks. Next 3 days. Next 3 days. Next 3 weeks. Possible next 3 weeks. Susanna. Take me far away. Last 3 weeks. Next 3 days. Next 3 weeks. There's something with a ballerina here. When you were younger, a dream, a jewelry box. Remember? Possible next 3 weeks. Remember the old school jewelry box? You open it up and a little ballerina spins. There's gotta be something here with kids. Or it's you're remembering when you were younger, or you're not conscious of it. Last 3 weeks. One more for the last 3 weeks. Next 3 days. Give it take a day or two. Possible next 3 weeks. This is a lot of fucking energy. Last 3 weeks. I almost want to save these, but last 3 weeks. The fuck? Next 3 days. Possible next 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks. Next 3 days. Possible next 3 weeks. Alright. I don't know what the scrunchie is for this deck. All right. We have mindful wisdom, create inner harmony, water element, reflection, kindness, compassion. If it's out of balance, impatient, forgetfulness, thoughtfulness, stubbornness. Simple act of being present, being in your daily life. Now is the time to journey inwards, access your inner knowledge. Right now, place yourself of value. When the owl appears in your life, it encourages you to use your strong intuition to gain wisdom in matters that you shouldn't ignore. Instead of acting immediately out of anger, mindfulness always lets you be aware of this anger. A new form of emotional intelligence allows you to physically react using a positive process of method to benefit you, while understand the reasoning behind the behavior. Affirmation. I react sensitively to others as I respect my own personal boundaries. And there is reflection here, kindness, compassion. So I don't know if it's all that reminiscing. Answer is yes. Mask. Abundance. Inner child. Life purpose. Unconditional love, your blueprint. Challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. And pivot. Sometimes when things are falling into place after trying, sometimes when things are not falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if you're pivoting in some type of way, a good idea, so your life can flow and be more effortlessly. How could you pivot a little bit? So needing to get out of your own way. The music is actually annoying me right now, but I wanted it on, so I don't know what's up with that. And the power of sound. That could be an answer right there. But it'd be subliminal. Or there's music coming into play. I don't know if this is like conscious, if it's you. I definitely want to read it as you for sure. This card is in between the 2 weeks. Illuminate the shadow, focus on a solution. All right, next 3 days, Kundalini rising. Ignite your passion for life. Ooh, that's intense. That's exciting. That's intense. Right now you're heading into unfamiliar territory. Empathy for others increases your interest of life as it begins to step out of the shadows. You are being realigned in regards to your life, whatever it is you've been asking. Who am I? Where am I going? Releasing patterns, conditions, self-place, your own psyche. Now it's time to realign with your unique blueprint. Your blueprint somewhere too, right here. Currently, you're stepping out of old patterns that are no longer needed. It's just not serving you. You're at your highest level. The release of Kundalini energy can heal the great change, access, and success. Your coping strategies during successful and emotional periods forever changed your experience. Reignite your fire passion of life with connecting with your inner spark. I am my own healer. I hear these messages loud and clear. Interesting. Movement, long distance travel, excitement. Again, that's kind of in between illuminating the shadow. You have legacy. This 99, I don't know what it is. It's in the sense of like a date, numbers for you, and then you got grace. This is current energy. You have Mother Earth. Solitude, caution. Gold digger, find out more, don't overwork yourself. Gold digger, just being used. Protection, you're being asked to protect yourself, your energy, what you give to others, what you do effortlessly. It's important though. Set healthy boundaries for your energy for doing so. It's time. It's now time to get some protection into place. And then you got past, memory, and era. Whatever's going on here is I don't know, deep. I don't even know how to explain this energy yet. Sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. That's a beautiful card. Men in Black. Stalking, intimidation, confrontation. Starseed. Could be wanting to go home. Getting a new pet or giving a current pet new love. Peace. Lighten up, you're being asked to remember life doesn't always have to be taken so seriously. Yes, it's harsh, it's happening, but no, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, have fun. It's also important that you do so, especially with that starseed energy that I'm picking up on. Just throwing you off a little bit. Fresh start. Unconditional love and guilt. Parallel. Past. Okay. All right. I just heard connect or connect 4. I'm not quite sure. Fresh start down there. I know it takes away from this right here in the child abundance purpose, because that's a big deal too. Susanna, take me all the way. All right. All right, it's definitely. All right. God, this is disgusting. I only got 2 left. I guess I'm gonna go grab the blue raspberry. So it's a good thing they're both fucking gross. I think that was intentional. Alright. I'd like to know what fucking transit, what's going on out there in the world, because this collective energy is definitely not what I expected. But I didn't have an expectation, so it's probably a message for you too. But like, it's heavy. It's a lot of depth. Like, it's not. But again, I don't know if you guys are conscious of what's going on here. So, even starting in the past, trying to create inner harmony. You could be working in a child. It's definitely a blueprint. Could be hiding who you are, or you're not. Somebody else. I don't know how that's gonna work. All I see is that closed eyeball with that eyeball. So it could be the shadow being illuminated. This doesn't feel like depression. This feels like, I don't know if you're trying to figure out, teal seems to play a big role with you guys. I don't know if you're trying to figure out I don't think it's a life purpose thing. I mean, you could be asking yourself, but life purpose is, oh man. I don't know. It feels like you're not aware. You guys could be aware. If you are aware, it'd be like, I don't know if this would be like confusing. Something when you were a kid that I don't think is like coming to like the surface. But it could be a parental figure. I did mention my dad, the projects, a hard switch, like, but this has to do with you. I like inner child. It's not always about like healing either, guys. It's just, it's the love, it's the playfulness, it's that type of energy. Susanna. It's definitely subconscious. Again, I got pulled to the horse. It's dreams. I just don't know if you're remembering your dreams. There's been this woodpecker. Remember the woodpecker? My OGs, if I was reading upstairs, you'd hear it on the wall. It's back. My dad did so many things to get rid of it. Here we go again with the dad. But he bought an owl. He bought 2 owls. And he put it on the side of the house so the woodpecker doesn't come back. I didn't know they were afraid of woodpeckers. I didn't know woodpeckers were afraid of owls, but they're smaller. He's hoping the other birds don't see them, because I didn't know other birds are afraid of owls either. So something in a child or a father figure. But he's not my biological dad, but he's my dad. He's the role model. He's played dad. He is dad. And a child usually has to do with DNA. But like, I swear, like, he came into my mother's life, like, for me, her too, but like, I relate more to him than I do like with my mother. Like, we're a lot alike. That's why I truly believe like certain people come into people's lives to be that role model for other people who don't have good parental figures or whatever the case may be. There's got to be something going on here with the dad. It just could be he wasn't around, not so great, or I don't know. Your blueprint is here though, with life, purpose, and inner child. Like, it's a big deal. I'd like to say it's probably like I get sense it's harder for me to tap into this energy. It could be like somebody else going through this, but I mean, you're clearly, I want to read this as you once again. And I do feel like it is you as well. And it's more you in an unconscious or a subconscious way once again. But like, whatever this is, this time period, the last 3 weeks, kind of what you're about to step into as well. It is your Akashic records. It is your blueprint, and you have blueprint over here too somewhere. Oh, are you serious? Not taking things. There was something I read about the blueprint. Must have been one of these cards. Was it the Kundalini Rising? I'm not sure. But let me go to Sacred Divinity where I'm here. Oh, it could have been Illuminating the Shadow. I know I read somewhere about a blueprint. It's this one or this one. But I feel like I need to know which one it was. Divine Feminine, Masculine resides within you. Every position. Right now, you're being asked to honor your sacred divinity that exists with you. Express into the divine traits, expression, gentleness, confidence, strength. Connecting to a strong sisterhood or brotherhood. Fantastic. But you must remember, you radiate with your own angelic duality. If you find yourself ignoring or judging or putting something to the side, ask yourself what you're hiding. Identify these without judgment, healing, balancing, and aspects. Okay, so as we go into the 3 weeks, currently distortion of divine or feminine, of your divine feminine and masculine has occupied within you. You may feel highly analytical or overly emotional. Now it's time to address any issue that's weighing you down. You might want to emotionally disconnect from either a masculine or a feminine as well. Confident strength is required. Somebody else might want to give you their opinion, but all right, we'll get into that. There's definitely a life purpose here. There's definitely something big. This is just not an average reading. It's just not. It's what is this mindfulness? Ten of Swords. Jesus. That's a lot of negativity right there. Pulls that ballerina again. I don't know what's with this ballerina. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. So again, it could have something to do with work or a family situation. Working on the family, working on... No, I don't feel like it's that. This fucking music is driving me fucking apeshit. Somebody could be working on things with the past that like aren't healed or whatnot, but it's not that mundane. Like it's more like unaware. Like mom's never home, dad's never home. Like there's something here with a parent. But that's not like, it's kind of irrelevant. Like, but it's not like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like you feel like, I can't really say like stuff per se. Again, I'm getting genetics with that heart right there with the blueprint. That heart came out, I think, in yesterday's read. For week 3, there was just a lot of different, it came out like 3 times too. A couple different reads there. But it's like unconditional love. But this has to do with like your work too. Like, so somebody could be judging your work. I find it very odd that I can't put my finger on it. Whatever this is, you're pivoting out of it anyway. But I don't want to just like dismiss it like it's not there. But I also get an energy of like somebody dismissing you. So I'm not crazy about that either. And could it be because of like their upbringing or whatever? Like, yeah, but who, like, what's that got to do with you? Like, you get what I'm like. So if like somebody's not moving forward or working on something, it's because they got their own thing going on from like when they were a child or whatnot. But like, not your problem. I don't see an energy in the sense of like, I'm not coming towards you because I want to protect you and I want to get through this first. And it's not like that. Like, so I don't know like what exact words I'm trying to like articulate here for you guys, but it's kind of telling me it's like working on family, or you work too much, you ignore the family, or whatever happened back in the day with another 10 there. So it's like 10-10. There's definitely a void, but it's time to move. It's definitely time to like move forward here. But I feel like that has to do with someone else, like the vibe I'm getting. Just work on creating your own peace and sanity. I mean, it's that peace over here too, grace, inner harmony, reigniting your passion. So it's really about like you, your thoughts. This, I got pulled to the past life deck again. This could be like a father figure, I guess something with dreams. I can't escape that. But I think it's either unconscious or subconscious energy. Like if someone's conscious of this, could they have been working on it or can still working on it? And is it you? Yeah, maybe, but I'm not getting the vibe of like that part being yours. Unless it's like from the womb, but I'm not getting that type of vibe. So whatever this is part of your journey, your Akashic records, whatever this is, whether it's you or somebody else, like this moment in time or what you're currently deciding on doing, prosecution, inquisition. So persecution. Again, it could be something with like the past, like somebody's not happy what you do for work. Didn't I say something about like a father or something with work? I don't know. Very judgmental energies are sticking with energies. I don't know if it's yours, theirs. I really want to just read this as yours. But this is a big deal, like whatever this is. Like, it's not just love life. I don't know if that's ever come out. I don't think that card's ever come out. I just gotta pull this out with Valentine's Day, but I don't even do like Valentine reading. I'm not into Valentine's Day. Love is love. Earth Day. This should be more about love and Valentine's Day. You know, it's shit like that. Not it, so. Maybe somebody really likes Valentine's. No judgment, but maybe somebody really likes Valentine's Day. I thought about it. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, and it's not because of the roses. I'm getting pulled that hat back there. It's like not even a box of chocolates. Like maybe a heart that was sticking like a flower vase. Had flowers. You can barely see it, but it's there. Yeah. I don't think you're stuck. But I do feel like this is something that needs to kind of be figured out before kind of like, But like, I don't even know if you realize like you're actually figuring this out. So again, it could be just to pull the Asia. Asia's at the bottom of the deck, but it's the music. Whatever they're playing right now, I forget. I don't know what it is. The power of sound is big. That would be good for you. You got water. It could be like waves crashing. It could be frequencies, music. I want to try to focus on the next 3 days, but it's hard for me to even plant my eyes over here because of whatever is going on here. I wish it was more conscious. Like, this is like, if you just, here's the deal too. You have abundance and a childlike purpose. If you just continue to move forward, try not to reflect too much, unless like you don't have a choice and things are being shown to you in dreams or things are coming up and they need to be accepted and processed. But it doesn't feel like acceptance and process. But for some of you, absolutely. But that's more of a matrix energy. Stepping out of the matrix, but still being in it. So on a spiritual level with abundance, inner child purpose, I truly believe like if you find your happiness, you're doing things that you love, you're taking care of yourself, nurturing you, you're happy, like you will get there on your own. It's not something you need to search for. It's not something to stress over. I don't feel like you're in a place here where you're stuck in like, oh, what's my life purpose? Yada, yada, yada. I don't think it's like that. And if you are doing that, you don't need to do that. You're only going to stay stagnant. It's one thing to move forward and look forward to each day and like tomorrow, like yeah, I don't know if someone's stuck here. We got the Ace of Flamingos with abundance. So this could be communication. It's the Ace of Swords. This is kind of like hiding who you really are to justice within a child. What's this like purpose? Knight of Air, Knight of Flamingos. That was in yesterday's read a lot too with the 3 of Pence. So you do have, I just heard incoming. So incoming phone call, incoming email, incoming energy. Or you've been waiting like for it to come, because this could be today too, or 3 weeks ago, 3 years ago, yesterday, 2 minutes ago. But like this is like working on it. Some of you guys are already working on it, but others it's like incoming. So I don't know if there's a big shift here. Maybe that's why I'm having a hard time connecting with it. This music is still pulling me to Asia. I forget what instrument that is, but last night I was like, oh, I wish I had that older app with had my water, but it also played the gong. So there could be something here linked to like this is life purpose, but it's sitting on sound. You guys might click with the frequency of a gong. But I don't know if you're trying to figure out your life purpose too fast, or it's coming at you fast. It's your life purpose. It's a contract. It's your blueprint. It's not going anywhere. So don't rush it. Something will become clear. Inner child with justice here. Something could have went wrong in the justice system. Something was just unfair. Life can be unfair. You are going to get justice depending on how you're healing something. It's like the closure thing. Like, somebody here might need closure, but you don't really need closure. You don't need to talk to somebody or face-to-face to have closure, if that makes sense. And this person's on his head, so I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who was just like a clown, class clown. Well, again, your father with inner child, like, if somebody like fucked around, always thought some life of the party, something was fun, whatever's going on here, there's definitely something happening with somebody's fucking father figure that was absent, or just not really a great parental figure, clearly, with justice coming out with inner child. So, but like, that's the way it was meant to roll. It's almost like talking about my dad, not my biological dad, but he is my dad. You know what I'm saying? So like, everybody has a role to play, but some people will never look at it like that. But like, yeah, but it's not your DNA. Who gives a fuck? Like, it's still part of my blueprint, my contract, you know? I know it's like he came in and it was like protection, my mother, certain stuff, but like, again, I swear he came in for me. Because I don't know how my mother would have made it through my fucking teenage years without him. Honestly. I mean, I was a dick. I remember getting arrested once and him going to pick me up at the fucking police station. Probably like 15, 16. He had to pick up my daughter. I'm not leaving. Like, I was nasty. There's things he remembers. So I was like, no way. And it's like, I barely remember. So I don't know if I just kind of like blocked it out. But I was just like, Jesus. If one of my kids did that to me, I'm like, gosh, I'd have a heart attack. Not with the police station thing, just like, I wasn't like the easiest teenager. Moved out at 16, never fucking looked back, you know? It's like unspoken words or something. So I don't know, there's something definitely going on here with a father figure, or a grandfather figure, whoever. I can't get out of that message. But like, justice is coming though, so if someone kind of did you wrong, like, I don't know, accept it, move on from it, like move away from it, like, or maybe you're struggling because you don't feel like justified, or you like, it's like the clown of the family, you know, people are like, oh, you're the blackbird of the family, the black sheep of the family. And it's like, no, your parental figure was like, something was just like a joke. Like, you are where you're at with your family because of how you were raised, is what these cards are saying. Lots of conditioning, whether it's a good life or a bad life. Like, you, even if you're sitting there like, oh, all content and shit, like, you never followed your own path. You never followed your own happiness. Like, somewhere in life you stopped and listened to a parent or something, or a parental figure, a judge, somebody that you thought was wise, but they were actually a fool. And you, like, so I don't know if you ruined a family dynamic here with the 8 of Pens, 10 of Cups. Mindfulness. There was never mindfulness there. It was like, could have just been work. Very traditional upbringing, or somebody stays home while you make the money. Like, so there's something going on that, I mean, I can't move forward to this yet. So like, whoever that message is for, please work on that, because it's ruining your home life, your family life, your outlook. Like, even what you do for a living is not necessarily your choice. It was like somebody else's opinion, or somebody else's like, I think you'd be good at this, or it's pulling me to like high school, and I went to the Vogue, so it's kind of like, oh, maybe this shop would take me, type of vibe. Like, no shop wants you because you're just known to be like a rebel or whatever, or you just put down 3 shops, you didn't care which one. It's not like you wanted that shop in your heart and soul. Somebody could have told you like, this trade is a really good trade. You know what I mean? Like, something fucked with you, and you didn't really live, or this could be somebody you're dealing with, guys, but it's like not really living out your own life. Is because you're always in the spotlight with this figure. So that's whoever needed that message in regards to like a father figure. Like, everybody thought like maybe it was good advice with Justice being here, but I just can't help to keep looking at it like, but this person was a clown. Like, their advice was like not fucking good, or Albert Einstein. Like, this is somebody like, you're gonna go to this college and this school, and you're gonna graduate because it's family. Like, I just pulled to Albert Einstein with that. What's fucking funny with the hair? And it's not that it's funny, but my dad literally just gave me this a couple weeks ago. Albert Einstein. We went to Florida, and he liked this photo so much on a plaque. He literally got it, and my mom's like, are you like fucking kidding me? But he thought it was like, oh, I'll put it in my office. He has his own office with a whole bunch of shit in it, right? And then finally he gave it to me just a few weeks ago, maybe even longer than that. It's just kind of sitting here. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? So again, but my father gave that to me. So there's something going on with somebody's father here. I mean, there's no way around it. So if you're seeking answers for some of you, that's your answer. Like, your home life, everything that's gone down, like when it comes to your own harmony, is like looking up to somebody else to give you the answers, or oh, I went through that too, or it's normal. Like, everyone thought you were probably getting good advice, but I mean, I'm telling you, it's like following in your father's footsteps. It was you're supposed to walk in your own footsteps, if that makes sense. And now you are where you are in life because, I don't know, people pleaser maybe, who the fuck knows? Others of you, it's something that's coming in, or somebody's reminiscing a father figure, or it could be you, and you don't even realize you're reminiscing like that. And I just got pulled to the orange candle and the orange straw. So I think it's spiritual meaning of the color orange. Presence of God, spirit, divine quality, sacrifice, purification, glory, feelings of happiness, warmth, enthusiasm. I'm getting pulled to like health. Wealth, fertility, spiritual nourishment, increased immunity and sexual energy, health and vitality. I don't see like health and vitality there though. Like, they're not saying anyone's health is like dwindling. I'm not going there, but like there's something with health. And I'm looking at the candle now, and then now the candle's a heart. The wick is a heart. there, but it was so again with the damn heart, but it's your blueprint right there. And you do have unconditional love somewhere over here too. Oh, there's your blueprint. So again, there's multiple things going on there. But you have to choose to pivot, stop hiding. It could have to do with your love life. You don't want to be judged. Whatever it is kind of holding you back. And others of you might honestly not even be conscious of what's happening here. But you create your own happiness. Maybe you're just figuring that out. Maybe later in life you figure it out. You could be reminiscing something with marriage here, too, in the sense of like, I never married, or I never had kids. You stop doing what you loved when it comes to like a hobby. Tell yourself you get back to it, but you don't. So hiding without realizing you're hiding. Others of you, it's conscious in the sense that you know you're kind of hiding, but you don't know why you're hiding. But this is like you can just go, but something's stagnant. So you got to make the decision here to work on your like inner healing. Like something keeps bringing you back. Like, and it could be like every aspect of your life. You go to work, oh, I wish I didn't do this job. Or you get home and get a text message, or you're waiting for a text message, you don't get one. You know, it's like, what did I do? There's regret there. Like it's just, you have to connect to whatever this is in order to have this. Not everybody, but it's a message for like somebody. It's your blueprint. You're going to go no matter what. But in some of you, definitely already pivoted into this, but others are kind of stuck there, you know, because their advice comes from other people, not listening to your own soul, not listening to like what's best for you. People pleasing. And it's got to be more than just people pleasing. But like this is your life, it's your blueprint. But I feel like there's so much regret, or it's like later in life, maybe like you're 50 years old and you're like, oh, well, what do I do now? Or, you know, I think you can find your way out of here. You just got to pivot. You got to, okay, I'm going to work on it, but I'm going to work on it and move forward at the same time. There's like conditioning here. And I've said this before, like that's like the biggest misconception, not starting something new or going after something that puts a smile on your face, because you have to heal. And people tell you like, oh, you're avoiding healing, or you're avoiding this by, you know, actually moving forward. It's actually fucking annoying. I just saw a boomerang, or like a slingshot, an old school slingshot, but it's my dad's old school slingshot. See, there's something going on with fucking dad here, guys. Like, oh my goodness gracious. But those are like good memories with the slingshot, you know? So like, I don't know, maybe you looked up to your father and now you're like seeing things so differently. Like something's clicking. Fuck if I know. I was just about to get ready to fucking move on, and then here we go again. You gotta walk in your own power. Like, it's not too late, even if you're 50. Like, let it click and move forward, you know? Maybe you're like 50, you got a dad that's older, I don't want to disappoint them now, or you know what I mean? Like, you're only disappointing yourself. You have to heal whatever this is and make your own choices to, again, move forward. whatever, feels free flowing and just doing it. I don't know if you're torturing yourself. Like, I have to stay here until I figure it out. So I don't know what's going on there. That energy feels more matrix, but in others of you, it's just sitting with something. And again, like, you could be very unconscious of what you're sitting with, but you are making a pivot. And it just could be a shift of energy, and this shift of energy puts you where you need to be. All right, so I'm going to attempt to move on to this current energy. Geez, Louise. And it's like, geez, my Nana's Louise, which is my dad's mother's name. So here we fucking go again. So let's try to leave that there, okay? The slingshot was like happy-go-lucky, fun. He makes slingshot, you know what I mean? Teaching me how to do yada yada. All right, so Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life again. You got Mother Earth, eliminating the shadow, movement, long distance travel, excitement, going within, caution, find out more before you overwork yourself, gold digger, something about money or being used. So be careful, there's protection here, but you still gotta protect your own well-being, assets. There's something still going on in the past here. That's because somebody didn't step out of this yet. It's like not living your own legacy. I wish that message wasn't so strong, because I feel like it's more of a matrix vibe than a spiritual vibe. You gotta let that shit go. Person, place, thing. You also gotta be careful here with this energy. Like somebody's just in it for the money. There's a lot of conditioning here with this legacy card too. But it's like conjuring. That's like a new life. Creating new energy. But you can't do that if you're still over here trying to do this. Something comes in, go after it. It's not, you're just making excuses. It's not a good reason why you're not pursuing, just heard your own land, why you're not pursuing your own life here. Again, somebody told you like, oh, you need to heal. You need to do this first. Like, again, one of the biggest misconceptions out there. You might be seeing 33 a lot, 22 a lot. Best advice I can give you here right off the rip, connect with Mother Earth, kind of go within. If there's a fall from grace, just accept it. Whatever's going on here. Could be a family secret, or they want your money being used. Careful whoever comes around you too, because this is like, somebody you might be meeting like a twin flame type energy, and you're going to have like a moment like that, but careful, it's not what you think it is. And again, like, you gotta protect something here. Still something with the past. And now she looks almost like she's pregnant, like an empress. Now it's like the womb. And over here was more about the father. Now I feel like we got Irish music going on in the background. Quite the assortment. But you're also being asked to protect your own energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now's the time to get protection into place. So safeguarding your own sanity in a way, too. I don't know if this has to do with your karmic, somebody else's karmic. Yeah, you're devoted to something, a parent, a relationship, a person. I just saw a lesson, something else. Yeah, and regret. So, and grief. So you thought somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side for sure. Chose the wrong direction. And it, again, like, you should really stay with this situation. Like, there's a family situation over here with this mindful wisdom, creating your own inner harmony, but like, you were never able to create that inner harmony because there's too many voices, if that makes sense. And be careful, because there's energy that kind of wants to come back around, or this is a situation again that already happened, even though this is like 3 days here and now, give or take a couple days. This again, it's still something that already happened with regret being here. So something's resurfacing again. The shadow, like every time like you need to address the shadow, you're like, peace out. You don't want to address it. You don't feel, you know what I mean? And you got these people in your ear like, no, you're doing the right thing, you're saying the right thing, and you're not. And they don't know any better. But it's somebody you admire, so that's hard. I don't think you see, well, I think you see their faults, but I don't. That's the problem. There's something here, whoever's giving you advice, you feel like is good at it for some reason, like, because they haven't led you wrong, but they have. You need to see they've led you wrong your entire life, because you never walked your own path. You walked a path, somebody else's path, because you wanted maybe your father to be proud of you. I don't know, but it's a big deal. Like, it's, and then it's like, if you stick around for family or for money, whatever it is, like, you got a lot of regret as of right now, but I kind of feel like you're still doing it. You have to protect your energy here, like, and they could be blaming this other person that you think is the right person, could be blaming, it's the opposite parent blaming something on the other parent or something, but it feels like your parents, like, it doesn't feel like a new set of parents like this today, like your parents, generational. You are where you are today because of generational karma. And maybe you felt like you walked your own path, but you fucking didn't. And it ruined the family. It ruined, like, you're seeing something now and you're just like, wow. And it's like stickler energy here too, in the sense of like, because a majority of people agree with this one thing, makes you feel like you're right, so you don't need to fix it. You don't need to look at something differently. You know what I mean? Like, it's like having your own group of fucking cheerleaders, but all these cheerleaders are fucking puppets, but you don't see them as puppets. You see them as a support system or something. Like, so I don't know, like, that's a very matrix energy. I hope that that don't fucking come my way. Not to be an asshole, but fuck that shit. Like, even if there's still regret, like, something still hasn't clicked, so please don't come my way. Please don't come my way. Well, anybody's fucking way. It's like the message I gave the other day, do everybody a fucking favor. Like, it's that energy of like, it's actually quite the opposite of what I was just saying, because the other day it was like somebody who wants to like secure another relationship or secure an emotional thought feeling before they leave the other relationship. And now I'm getting the quite opposite, where not leaving it, staying it. It's not the opposite. It made me forget. Because again, the other day it was about kind of before you leave one relationship, securing another, because like your own insecurities or whatnot, not wanting to be alone. And then this is like staying with the wrong energy because of other people's advice. because if other people weren't chiming in, you wouldn't find yourself in this situation. You found yourself in this situation because you listened to other people. And I'm telling you, like, it's like a cheerleading squad, but it's a squad of puppets is what it is. So there's lots of matrix here, which I'm not like super crazy about. This is a clearer read, but I wanted this to be more about you. So this is somebody that's clearly coming back around. And if they don't come back around, then take it to their grave. And it might not be about money. It's just being used in general. You got caught up. Protecting yourself, protecting others. But it is... So there's like a hard hit here. There's a loss. Like the way you went about something. You know, like when people get older, they cross over. Was I a good parent? Was I this? Was I that? Like, you know, I hope I don't ever ask myself those type of questions. I think I'm doing a pretty good job as being a great fucking mother. So, but somebody here is probably like, maybe they never had kids because they didn't want to end up like their parents. You know, see. So this stems from people's fucking parents, guys. So there's no way around it. And I don't know if somebody like wants closure or it's just clicking. Whatever it is, just start living your own life. Who knows how much time you have left on this fucking planet? There's a hard fall from grace here. This isn't graceful energy. Maybe you thought you were like leaving a legacy. You know what I mean? Like, I did good in life. But how did you do good? Like what part was good? Your career? Just your career? Your family life? Just your family life? Like there was no balance. It's one or the other. Because you felt secure there. You were good at what you did because you had a group of fucking cheerleaders for you. Mind you, family cheerleaders that you get what. So I mean, it fucked a lot of shit up. So you might just be realizing now, like, shit. This isn't like the legacy I wanted to leave, because I feel like the Ten of Swords is linked to that legacy too, and that's not a typical energy here with Kundalini rising. That's like igniting your life and moving forward again. You got the Hermit, the Knight of Cups. No, the Knight of Swords, excuse me. Once again, Albert Einstein on the fucking horse over here, thinking you know it all. So I don't know what's going on there. But it's like having to come out of your teacup and you're pissed. You don't want to come out of your fucking teacup. You know? Oh, it's late in life. I fucked up. Oh, well, yada, yada, yada. And then you got the Four of Wands over here. Again, it's family, but this is legacy. You know? So it's like stepping out of your fucking comfort zone, following your own soul. Like I said, like you didn't follow your own path in life. It's very clear. You might have thought you did, but you were guided through it without even realizing like somebody else was making your choices. Or again, you wanted, daddy's approval or mommy's approval. So you went in the direction that they thought was best. When it comes to like, oh, you can't go wrong in that trade. You're always going to make money, yada, yada, yada. You can take care of your family. Well, did you work too much and did you forget about your family? You had somebody in your ear yapping and chirping and agreeing with you when it comes to something that you didn't use your own brain to solve. because somebody kept being your cheerleader. You're right. I can't believe this shit. Yada, yada, yada. So like you're starting to see that you put your energy into something you shouldn't have put your energy into. You're starting to see how you fucked up. And you need to. Because you got to break generational cursing. I don't know if you're going to be able to break it, but this is generational curses, ties, things like that. I hope you can break it. I don't know if you are. You're seeking peace and solitude in each one of these, but here's the deal too. Like you can ignite your passion here. There's movement, travel, excitement, Mother Earth, legacy, like great, but like, what are you doing? You don't want to come out of the teacup. Maybe you're ashamed. Like, I don't know, but like, if you are, fix it. Don't sit and fucking dwell on it. Fucking fix it. You clearly got energies that would take it to the grave. This isn't the legacy you wanted to leave, and it was something about home life and stability. It made you feel safe. But with the Hermit coming out of here, like, you were never emotionally safe. You were maybe physically, mentally, materially felt safe, but there was never any emotional safety. And it's like still not wanting to face that part. So it's not a legacy. That's not a legacy. You leaving behind real estate, 4 wands, homes, money is not a legacy, guys. It's not, especially if you have children or you're like, well, at least I'm leaving here with giving them something. Like, no, they don't want your money. They wanted your love. They wanted your support. Does that make sense? It's the same thing you seek from your parents that you didn't get, and you did the same thing to your own fucking children if there's children involved. I mean, you can't make this shit up. It's very fucking clear. And it does feel, when I went to the bathroom, it does feel more Matrix. But like in a spiritual sense, you are about to possibly have an epiphany with something. And you're unaware of trauma from the womb or whatever it may be. Whatever you think you're holding on to that's bringing you some type of security, it's not. Because I just got to pull to that, like, don't want to miss a thing. But, like, you're missing fucking everything. By not pursuing. Sorry, this is so Matrix, guys. And it really has to do with, like, other energies and not really yours, which is unfortunate. You're definitely in this mix, for sure. So just know, like, I'm just looking at this as, like, my spiritual's energy, abundance, inner child, life purpose, Kundalini rising, Mother Earth, 2 paths, new start, intimidation, stalking, confrontation. So someone's kind of keeping an eye on you too, but you need to kind of lighten up. But there's things going on here too. The starseed looks sad. So, and again, you get 2 cards of like guilt. But that would be like a different type of guilt. It's not linked to parental guilt in regards to my spirituals. I'm getting pulled to the music again. I don't even know what this is. But Chronotope Project? I don't even know what that is. 2015. It seems relevant. What is it? Chronotope Project? Chronotope Project? No, it's with a C. That was Ukraine. Is that taupe? Yeah. Music and artist. Project represents his most recent expression and creator when it comes to contemporary progressive ambient music. It refers to unity of space and time, a concept of expression when it comes to the psyche of arts. A narrative approach to songwriting became even more apparent and vibrant and flushed light with the opening. So I don't know. It did kind of just open me up a little bit. Definitely out there and different. I don't know if you guys want to listen to that music. It definitely is a frequency thing there. So what is this? Kundalini rising, ignite your passion. So just do what, if you're struggling right now on the struggle bus, just do what makes you happy. You got the 6 of Wands. There could be something very successful here. You have movement. You could be leaving a legacy, taking something in. There is something here with water and the Chariot. So, I mean, you're definitely moving forward here. Looking ahead over here. So let's get to this energy. I feel like you're missing home. Pets could be a big thing. Starseed, she kind of looks sad. With the pets here, it could be a message for you in regards to like Max is like all on my ass again, very territorial, which only happens when my body is in the midst of like healing, protective mode. He's in protective mode again. So there's clearly he knows my body is fucked up right now. And I didn't pick up on that until last year's surgery. And I've spoke about it plenty of times. So your pets may be indicating something right now. They could be telling you something, trying to heal you. I'm not really sure. But this is all about like peace. But you do have somebody watching. Again, it could be a pet watching over you. It could be a spirit guide watching over you. It could be somebody else that's too intimidated to come towards you. You're in your own fucking world here, though. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be taken so seriously. There's hard things that are going on. No, it's not always easy here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do. And it's not a coincidence that the starseed is here, too. So you could be missing home without realizing you're missing home. Well, you know you're missing home. Got that unconditional love over here too, but there's like guilt. So I don't know if like someone's making you feel guilty for moving forward, or they feel guilty for moving forward. I don't even want to put them in your read here because I don't think it's you feeling, the spiritual is feeling guilty moving forward. I think it was something else. It's a different type of unconditional love. Starseed family galaxy. This is Matrix. Blueprint. Figuring something out in this lifetime. Living your life, just being happy. So this is a completely different vibe that you're stepping into in the next few weeks. And spirit is, okay, lighten up a little bit. I mean, it is important to take life seriously, but it's also important to play too. I don't see you struggling playing. But when it comes to somebody that might attempt to come towards you, you're not fucking around. You are taking something seriously. You do take life seriously. You do take emotions seriously. You do take friendships seriously. More serious than somebody else. So there's got to be some resentment or something. Because this is like, it doesn't have to be so serious, but like, your life is important. You know, so I don't. And there's two paths you can take here. They're probably both meant for you. One's just a harder path because of not learning something or needing to repeat something, whatever the case may be. Yeah, see, 10 of Swords. What do you want to do? You know, you want to repeat something with someone or something, or do you want a fresh start? Because you can have a fresh start, or you can end up in the 10 of Swords again. So it's tough. And you got the Knight of Cups under the deck. So like, that doesn't mean that person's meant to be with the Knight of Flamingos. You got communication coming in, but the Magician's reversed. You got the Hierophant right there. 8 of Swords. The Tower. I'm sorry, cards over there. Maybe you just don't see a path with this person anymore. And I don't blame you. That's a whole lot of fucking Matrix, guys. I don't know if this other energy is about to walk a spiritual path or not, but I know you're walking a spiritual fucking path. And that path is serious and is important to you. You're not going to risk. You're not going to risk anything here. I don't blame you. I just see dice being thrown like something's too risky. So this like lighten up. I don't feel like it's your guides in a way, but there's something that needs to be serious up there when it comes to what's next. What does this lighten up? So your fucking back is killing. The Fool and the Star. Holy fucking moly. Yes, so this is spirit. Take the spiritual path, obviously. You got the 7 of Wands there. You might need to block something. With the 8 of Wands, I don't know if it's communication, and the 7 of Cups. Someone wants to cause confusion, but then you got the 7 of Swords. Like, it's like, peace out, Girl Scout. So I don't. This is that Fool energy that's coming in. But you're being asked, life doesn't always have to be so serious. There is hardships happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's important that you do so. So I don't know if like right now you're just like on your own mission, your own inner peace, your own harmony. You're like, fuck that. I don't want nobody to come in and ring my bell. So you might intimidate somebody, but that's on them to work through that. Like, that's not an issue you need to work on. You're just an intense person, probably. I don't see anything wrong with that. Spirits like play a little, but maybe you're like, nah, you're working on something or you're doing something, but if you have a chance to play, you might want to play a little bit. Not a lot, but a little, you know. They definitely appreciate the approach you're taking, but I don't know if you're like, I'm done with fucking people, I'm done with men, I'm done with women, I'm done with blah, blah, like, you know, never taking that fucking path again, yada, yada, yada. Or something's going to come in, and it's like, what path are you going to take? There's a choice. But your inner peace is like, you're like, why bother? There's got to be somebody matrix here, but somebody spiritual too, guys. So I don't know what's going on here. You're looking at somebody spiritual as somebody is spiritual, but they're too matrix for you. I know you don't want matrix. And there probably is unconditional love, and somebody, you might feel guilty for saying goodbye to somebody, but your spiritual path comes first. Your happiness comes first. So if there's somebody new that's coming in, the Knight of Cups was under there. Could it be something being reunited? I guess it just depends on what went down. But your brain is not like, oh, I'm waiting, or like your brain is not like your head's in the clouds, but not in the clouds in the sense of like foggy. Like it's spiritual, it's galactic, like this purpose. It is serious, and so someone's not taking you serious or something, but you are a serious person. You're intense when it comes to certain things in your chart, clearly. You know what you want, you know what you need, you know what you seek. It's not hard, it's not fucking complicated. It's almost like not even giving somebody a chance, because it's like, there's two matrix out here, like what's going on? So again, this could be somebody, how they're interpreting you. And again, it's like guilty, lots of love, and there's two paths here, but like maybe somebody's like, I don't want to make a move because I know he or she is better off without me. But you don't know that because this person's not even fucking consulting you. So they need to work on their own confidence and other stuff too. And I don't know if someone is going to attempt to approach you and be like, lighten up a little. And you're like, lighten up. You want to fucking punch him in the fucking face. Because they didn't take you seriously. And again, it could have just been a fucking friendship, guys. Like, but to you, a friendship is loyalty. It's trust. It's having somebody's back. It's, you know what I mean? It's checking in. It's essential in friendships. Like, you must be an extremely loyal fucking person. You know what I mean? Because this is like if you need to explain to somebody how to be a friend, you're like, you know, I get it. I've actually been there, done that. That's why I know it's telling me it's this vibe is here. Like, and you're like, but that's not how you're a friend. Like, where's your loyalty? Where's the respect? Where, you know what I mean? It could just be because they're intimidated working on their own things. I don't know. But like, you don't fuck around when it comes to your path. And somebody here was fucking around or took advantage of it. Even if you were like, all right, let's hang out, let's see where this goes, let's date, yada yada, like, your life path is still so, it's so relevant. It just plays a huge role in your life, energy, spirituality. Like like somebody comes in and treats you like this, that, like, and I think like sometimes when that happens to me, it's like mind blowing. Like, I don't have to tell people how, like, that's not a friend, or, you know what I mean? Like, because you're dealing with people in the fucking matrix. And even your matrix good friends, like best friends, like, they at least give you that, like, loyalty or this and that. Like I'm hardcore loyal. It's who I am. But like, even when I was fighting with friends months ago, and that friend's like that friend, and that friend's like, well, you know, let's agree to disagree. And I was in that whole moment of like, I'm not fucking agreeing to disagree. Like, that shit is important to me. Loyalty is important to me. Like, betrayal is important. Like, I look at what somebody did and said as betrayal. You know, it's between me and that person. You know, so like I take that shit to heart. I expect my friends to be 100% fucking loyal. And then when it came down to it, I said, like, and she was like, well, you know, agree to disagree, blah, 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 because it was like 3 of us. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm saying this. It went down like this, and she's saying that, and you're friends with both of us, and it's kosher, which is fine, because I'm like that too. I'll be friends with whoever I want to be friends with. But she's put in a position where one of us is lying, which puts me in a position of me not wanting to be either of their fucking friends, because that other person is always going to be wondering, like, who was lying. Like, that's how I expect my friendships. Loyalty to the fucking day I fucking die. Not to sit back and question whether or not I was lying. There's no point in being friends. But that's me. And the people I haven't seen in years, I could hit up and knock on their fucking door and we would take right off, and I know that's loyalty. You know what I mean? So clearly you have, whether you're friends or not, like, you just have high standards and morals. It's something with your chart. You know, it's probably has a lot to do with your chart. And it's not even about being burnt. It's just you expect fucking loyalty and respect. And I don't blame you. Like, you should. So there is resentment or something happening here, because it's like you almost need to kind of take a time out too. But I don't know if you feel like taking a time out will disrupt your peace. So it's catch-22 here. Where is... There's 2 separate paths. Best advice for these 2 separate paths. Because I feel like it's just, you're going to get to where you need to be. And you'll figure it out. But this is energy, like, around you. And you are going to choose a different fucking path. Yeah, see, navigation. Like, it's... So I don't know how it's going to happen for everybody. Do you have to navigate through the 10 of Swords? I don't think so. I think you might navigate right the fuck around it, which would be smart. But like I said, some of you have to, like, kind of do over again. I just realized it's goldfish, fighting fish, right? I don't know. It's time to tap into your inner navigation system and plan a trip. Determine where you're headed and imagine your final destination where you see yourself at peace. That's funny. After all, the best GPS wouldn't do you any good if you didn't know the address. Determine where you are in life right now. Clarify your own vision. Check in with attitudes that will help along the way. Forming a new healthy habit doesn't become easy, but you can prevail with a strong will and determination. This card also symbolizes finding your calling or life purpose. This is crazy. So again, it's the road to happiness, guys. And I feel like that's a movie or something. Like, I don't think you're holding on to the 10 of Swords, But I also think there's like energy around you that expects you to like walk that path again. Like as if like, I don't know if they're entitled to something. I don't fucking know. I hope it's new energy for you, but I guess imagine yourself in a new situation. But I think it's hard for you to put yourself there because your spiritual path is just so fucking important to you. It's like your child, it's your baby, your job, your career, like it's, you know what I mean? Especially with the Fool and the Star and being divinely guided here. Let me see if I can get some best advice for you here. Just heard, and I don't want to miss a thing. Best advice for the Star Seed, please. So, plan a trip, determine where it is you're heading, imagine your final destination. After all, your GPS wouldn't do you any good if you didn't know the address. Determine what's right in your life. Clarify your vision. Check in with all the attitudes that help you along the way. Healthy habits aren't easy, but you can prevail with a strong determination. This card symbolizes finding your calling or purpose in life. Use this card when you want to better visualize your goals. The universe in magical ways. See yourself going through clear waters where your destination is right in front of you, is waiting for you. Or state your goal into a conscious sentence. I don't know, there's a lot of fucking contentment there with what it is you fucking do and where it is you want to go. And I don't see anybody here necessarily on the struggle bus like that. So it's got to be an energy around you, or like a thought. My sister, can you deal with Alana today with a text message? Like, so that's relevant too, but in a different way. Like, gotta address your own shit. It only makes it worse when like she comes to me and then I say something to her. It depends on the situation. I'll have to look it over again. But like, that's where I feel like that message has something to do here, because it's like knowing better when to step in, when not to step in. But it's like the matrix is out there. It is what it is. So, it is a new. Man, it's beautiful energy, guys. I guess just visualize being happier, or where you would find your peace. Like, is it a beach? Picture yourself sitting on a beach. Which is odd, because I usually don't typically give advice in the sense of like visual. So much more goes along than just like a visual. So I guess the best advice I can give you here would be like to fantasize. What would make you happy? Where? Create it. Build it. It's not just look at it, see it. Best advice for the star seed, please. Pause. You're being asked to pause before making a decision and moving forward. Take a step back. Look at all the possibilities and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So there is an energy coming in. And again, it's somehow linked to the Ten of Swords. And I think if somebody said to you right now, lighten up, you'd probably want to punch them in the face because they don't take certain stuff serious, but you do take certain aspects seriously. And I don't think that's where you guys need to compromise. I think you're dealing with somebody who doesn't acknowledge things that are important to you. Or, you're not, it's like the energy of like not feeling so well and somebody's like, stop being a whine baby or something. And it's like, not being a whine baby. I have a high tolerance for fucking pain. Like some people have no compassion or sympathy, but like, or they just don't know how to express it. So like you're dealing with an energy that's frustrating. Whoever's coming towards you, like they act like they don't understand you or something, or they act like they know you better than you know yourself. And that right there would make you want to punch somebody in the fucking face because nobody would experience this. Like where you got this, where this is, where you are mentally, physically, emotionally is where might not be where you want to be, but this is like high importance to you. It's how you vibe. It's how you evolve, and it's this other energy doesn't necessarily fuck with shit like that. Like, so I don't know what to tell you here. Like, and spirit's not like, oh, well, adjust to the matrix, So be smart because you're on a new journey, and it's a spiritual journey, and those are important. And the last time I took a new spiritual journey is pretty much a little before YouTube, but so it's been years and years and years. And now I'm on a new one, So it is important who comes along and who doesn't. Your peace matters. Unconditional love matters. What you find important and they don't, it still matters. Do I think you gave up on something, on yourself? No. But I something's linked to this lighten up, and I don't think it's necessarily spirit. Spirit is kind of telling you a little bit to lighten up, but like I also think it's like a matrix lighten up, and spirit's not asking you to be like lower your standards. That's for damn sure. Because it's a new journey, it's a new path, and they're not easy. Do you remember your first journey, guys? You know what I mean? So now you're doing it again. And you've learned so much. So in your head, you'd be like, yeah, I'm damned if I'm fucking taking that person for a fucking ride. So like, I kind of get what they're saying, especially if it's like something's different now and it's meant to be. But I don't know if it's meant to be. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to dig like that. Obviously, there's energy reminiscing about you, vice versa, and how something went down and why it went down or whatever the case may be. But like, if they don't have the courage, and you might not have the courage to pursue things too. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but I'm just like, if they don't have the courage to speak up and address certain stuff with you, and then you're not going to want them on your path. It's not your job to hold their hand to make them feel secure in order for you to get your own security out of something. It's not how it works. And to you, like emotional security, or like, again, even if it's in a friendship, it's a big deal. It's just, it's a moral. It's something you value. And everybody should, but not everybody does. This is tough. It's but you are going to navigate through this. So again, don't make a quick decision here. Sit with it. Even if this person brought the Ten of Swords, just sit with it for a minute. look at all the outcomes, because you don't want to, if you got to repeat something, you got to repeat something, but you don't want to waste a couple years. But some of you might have to repeat something because, you hadn't learned or something. So it's real important that you kind of like pause, hear a situation out or feel a situation out. Just don't make a snap judgment here. Because someone wants to come along for the ride. And they now might be the right time, and before it wasn't. Everyone has lessons that, I don't know. It's not up to me to tell you whether to forgive somebody or not, but it's definitely not your job to hold this person's hand through something. This person needs to hold your hand too. So clearly something wasn't 50-50. Clearly someone couldn't give you 50-50, or they chose not to give you 50-50. They chose not to, you can hold their hand, but they don't hold your hand. It's no, it doesn't work like that. So, you already had a shitty experience, but who hasn't? It's life. We live in the Matrix. So, I'll get one more. I did for that advice you have two paths ahead. Navigation, that makes sense. Let's get best advice. And so far, you just kind of have a pause, but best advice for the star seeds. We can wrap this up. Because something's going to come out too, because you got to, focus on a solution. So something might be worth giving something a shot. Guess you just have to wait and see. And you got good luck. Casting away the negativity. Good luck. Luck is with you with everything you touch. It's very possible this indicates growth or increased potential. The currents are in your favor and you need to act upon your wishes. You will benefit greatly. It's up to you to channel the good fortune. The circles are on this card, and the number 8 is also an auspicious number and a symbol of new beginnings. Fate will take a strong hand in redirecting your path in a very positive way. What you do after this is in your own hands. So ultimately, it's up to you. When this card comes out, you need a little extra stardust for your projects and ventures. You can also use this card while you're feeling a bit short out of luck. Imagine the circle spinning slowly with the ladybug fluttering around the flowers and you attracting to them to feel that tickling when it lands on your feet and the magic swelling around you. I just got pulled to my mystical deck. So let's do one more. Best advice for star seeds, spirituals. You got this, guys. Miss Sunshine. You want Miss Sunshine? You want Miss Sunshine? Make me happy. There's sentimental energy here. Okay, you got the sun, the light, energy, courage, clarity. The woman that rises above the sky, her hair shines bright like the sun. Her skirt is flowing like a huge building. She comes from a darker place. Beneath lies gloom and shadows, but her light is glowing and her energy is life and her sun is the universe. She focuses on her intentions, on the positivity, and she's able to gain clarity. She leaves the night and fears behind her. I'm getting a Mother Mary, Virgin Mary vibe here. So, little Miss Sunshine, keep on walking. Keep on, doing what it is you do. careful, because one of these paths are definitely, it's reciprocal. It's matrix. You're going to have a choice. It's how you incorporate things into your life as you move forward. So the rise of the phoenix. You got galactic energy here too that has your back. Different sources of energy that have your back. Whatever this is huge. It's a new journey. And this is like a journey, like, when you start a journey, but you don't even know what a journey is. And then, you get into certain stuff and people are like, oh, I'm going on a journey. This isn't a matrix journey. This is another spiritual journey. But now you know what a journey is. So I don't blame you for taking life so seriously when it comes to certain aspects of your life, because people treated your morals as if they were a joke. So I hope if this involves somebody, there's been a huge shift somewhere, because beliefs matter. They don't have to have the same belief, but beliefs at the end of the day matter. Morals matter. So again, pause before you make a quick decision moving forward. Take a step back. Look at all the outcomes. Because there is a destined path. It's your blueprint. What you're taking along for the ride is completely up to you. How you proceed is up to you. Let's get any advice if this involves somebody else. House of Flowers. It's the joy of life. Out of this small white house on the top of a hill burst flowers full of life, rich in colors. Like an explosion, the two ladybugs walking by in a tiny comparison of the giant falling leaves. They enjoy the nature, the power of diversity. The single bloom in a vase can transform a single space, each petal a word into itself in a wonder of creation. This card signals love for life and being in the moment and feeling the energy of the beauty and the joy. It's the power of nature, joy of life, being happy, diversity, beauty. And I think you see all that. You crave that stuff. You thrive off that stuff. It's how you're looking at life. So when it comes to somebody else, try to kind of look at it the same way. Again, like your wants and needs. It's okay to be completely opposite. But if you have each other's back at the end of the day, A lot of you, there's something here too. It's like solar energy proceeding. There is something with other people too, but it, you know, you'll figure it out. I could keep like going and advice, and it's still at the end of the day, you're gonna make your own decision. It is what it is. It's a tough one, but right now, you got this. Kessel's about to puke up a hairball, and I feel like that's relevant. No, I think it's about a cat. I don't know. Detox. There's a message there. Playing clean up. I don't know how I'm supposed to spiritually interpret a hairball. Now she's about to puke. Aw, poor baby. You alright, baby? Yeah, I don't know how to interpret that. You do have pets there. Things that make you happy. If it's animals, go in that direction. Like, I don't know. We'll go sit with them. Got the Ace of Cups. This Knight of Flamingos, this Knight of Swords coming towards you. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Magician. You're about to create a new fucking life, a fresh start. That's for damn sure. It's very clear. And it is emotional, and it is about making a decision, which how you navigate through something. It's your manifestation. But I was about the cat, and the cat's right there with the Magician. So I don't know, it might just be the vibe of the cat, the compassion. God, I don't know how to fucking interpret that. Don't overdo it. I'm overdoing it just sitting here. So don't overdo it. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it could be too hard to make a decision. Span your view out from the distance, and you can get the perspective needed. Everything here is about taking a step back before you proceed, guys. Luck is on your side. Pause. It's not that you're not seeing something. It's just you need to see it differently. And it's not just the perspective. It is that's needed, but it's like being too close to a situation, being hard to make this decision. Span out, view your life from a distance. Some of you, it might be a move too. Something big coming in. Enjoy it. Do what's best for you. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.